excited about this because I love myself a great hamburger, but imagine having some of the most coveted burgers and meat in the entire world. Yum, yum, yum. This is Chef Curtis Stone's famous, popular customer pick Wagyu style beef burgers from Australia. Guys, we have the only time we're offering this as a today's special for the rest of the year. We also have free shipping on this, including the auto ship. Once you're in, you want to be in. You don't want to go out. It is the lowest price per burger we've ever done on his famous Wagyu style beef burgers. So we've got a lot to talk about. Simple and easy to order. You're going to do a 12-pack or the 24. I recommend the 24. It's the better value. You also are going to pick, do you want it shipped now or do you want to start shipping it on June 16th? And then finally, grab the auto ship, you guys, because this deal is the best we've ever done. And once you treat yourself to the unmatched, unparalleled taste of Wagyu beef, Kobe beef, Australian burgers, you will never eat another burger the same way. You will never go through the drive-thru. You won't want any of that stuff. So we're gonna get busy, but first and foremost, I definitely want to go out to Chef. He's joining us from his farm. It, of course, is the Four Stones Farm out in California. Chef, I am beyond excited. We have the amazing burgers as our today's special, and I can't wait to eat.
Do we ever? Check these burgers out, you guys. Now, look how succulent and juicy these babies are.
Man.
Every single mouthful will be as delicious as the one before it. I mean, it is just so succulent. That's what you can expect from Wagyu beef. Now, when you hear Wagyu, you're like, what is that? It's actually a breed of cattle, just like Hereford or Angus or Holstein or any of these other breeds. Of course, Wagyu is originating from Japan. It is really rich in marbling and the flavor of it is just so wonderful. I cannot quite believe how juicy and succulent these are. And the fact that you can get 24 of them home for less than $120, it's nuts.
Yep.
It's just such great value. I'm so happy for you guys to be getting them tonight.
Oh, Chef, and they're so delicious. I'm already a quarter of the way through my burger. All right, so Chef, let's just jump into this. Number one, you live and breathe when it comes to butchering and beefs and seafoods and this wonderful access you have to some of the best in the world. Why did you decide this was going to be your today's special? And it's the only time we're doing it as a today's special for this year.
Well, you know what, Suzanne? I'd love to jump right into Gwen, my little butcher shop in Beverly Hills. So I beg your pardon, in Hollywood. Morden and the Pie Room are in Beverly Hills. We have a butcher shop, and I started my career as a butcher, and I've actually got a little bit of B-roll here for you that shows you my little team and what we actually do. We take the very best quality proteins and then we handcraft them into wonderful steaks. We make burgers, we make sausage, we make charcuterie. We do all sorts of wonderful things with it. Now, each one that you get today is individually vacuum sealed. That's important to understand. It is the perfect burger every single time. We make it with the smash burger mentality. So we literally smash these burgers for you. There's nothing for you to do apart from remove them from the packaging and throw them on the grill. I know not everyone can get out to Gwen to come and visit us in Hollywood, so I thought, you know what? Let's bring them to you, and this is how they come, perfectly frozen in this packaging individually, right? All you're going to do, Suzanne, when you get them home, remove them from the packaging. By the way, these are still frozen. Listen, I'm going to go ahead, throw them onto my grill pan. This is my double burner grill pan, by the way, that is coming up. We do have this available for you. Look at this. I put 6 of those. I could have easily fit 8 on there. But that's going to grill just absolutely beautifully. And you can cook them from frozen. In fact, I encourage you to cook them from frozen. They're going to take about 3 to 4 minutes on each side, depending on how you like your burgers cooked. We'll come back to those because I want you to see how they come off the grill. You can cook them inside or outside. I'm actually going to cut through 3 of them here and then stack them up just so you get to have a little peek at how succulent and juicy these burgers are going to be.
Oh, my goodness.
Because I tell you what, isn't that something else?
It's so good.
And you can see how these are cooked. These aren't undercooked. They're not overcooked. They're just absolutely perfect.
Delicious.
And that is what is so beautiful and so simple. Set it down a little there. Thanks, Matt. You can just see how juicy and beautiful. It's so succulent, and that's the beautiful thing about it, Suzanne. You're just going to fall in love with this. Every single bite is as good as the last.
So I want to put this in perspective, Chef, because, you know, I do that kind of thing. So I went online. I was like, okay, how much does it cost to go through the world's most famous drive-thru and get a burger? Now, guys, we don't know what's in that meat. It's mystery. It's flat. It's cardboardy. It's not good. But I wanted to see how much it costs, just to give you an idea. So the world famous drive-thru, it's $6 to $7 for one of their burgers. It's like a double burger. And then I thought, well, what about one of the most famous burger chains that are out there? How much, and this is called their little hamburger, not even their normal size. That was $8 to $9 for their little hamburger. And then, Chef, I was digging around and I thought, well, what's New York City? What do they charge? And this is Australian KobeStyle, right? So I said, well, in New York City, what do they charge? This blew me away, okay? Guys, they charge between $30 and $50 for Australian KobeStyle, which is amazing, $30 to $50. This is the treat that we have. This is the opportunity we have tonight, is to be able to eat like we're in New York City, getting a really expensive, delicious burger, and we can do it every day. And here's the amazing part. If you get the 24 count, it comes out to, because I'm a math nerd, $4.95 per 5-ounce burger. $4.95. You'll never go through the drive-thru anymore. Why would you, when at home, sitting in your freezer, awaits you some of the finest beef you can eat in the entire world? This is 100% Wagyu style Australian beef. It is unbelievably delicious and tender and juicy, and it melts in your mouth because of this crazy fat ratio I want Chef to talk about in a minute. But here's your chance. I'm so pumped about this. Who doesn't love a great burger? And then it's the chilies, putting it on the hot dogs, you know, putting it on a salad if you want to, making tacos out of it. But just to get this value, guys, you can't go to the grocery store. You get some lame package of beef. It costs a ton. It certainly is not Wagyu style. It's not that Kobe. It's not Australian. It's not some of the most luscious beef in the world. And we're settling for that? You'll never do that again, because you got this tonight. Chef, I do want to explain auto ship, because by far you guys are jumping all over auto ship. This is how you do it, you guys. You're going to do the 12 count or the 24 count. Go bigger, it's a better price. The 12 count is $6.66 per burger. The 24 count is under $5. That's unbelievable. You get free shipping on both options. Now, you can have it shipped one time to try it out, great. But here's why you want to do auto ship, because we cannot raise the price on you. And we keep you in auto ship where you can get out, cancel it, you can slow it down, you can speed it up. The auto ship tonight also includes free shipping, and you get tonight's price. So you hold the lowest price we've ever done. You hold the auto ship as well, as long as you stay in the auto ship, and you have complete and control over that. Then you pick, do you want it auto ship now, or you actually can delay your first shipment until June 16th. But grab it at midnight, guys. In some cases of all the options we have, I have less than 500 opportunities or slots to be able to order that. So I absolutely tonight would not wait. All right, Chef, so I got a couple questions for you too. Let's talk about the reason why high marbling is so special when it comes to this style and this quality of beef.
Well, there's two ways to incorporate fat into a burger, and of course a burger needs fat, right? You can go ahead and cut the offcuts of the fat. By the way, have a look at how these burgers turn. They are so fantastic and delicious, and that char that you're seeing right there is so telling on how these are going to taste. You can just see how they cook up. The other way to get fat into a burger is you use what's called intermuscular fat, or marbling, which is the natural fat that runs through the meat. Way more flavor that way, and that's what's really important here. Wagyu refers to the breed of cow, right? The breed of cattle. What we're talking about right here is turning that Wagyu 100% Wagyu. A lot of people will say it's a Wagyu burger because they put 10% Wagyu. This is 100% Wagyu. Let me show you the difference. When I cut into this, and you know, maybe you've seen Wagyu steaks on the menu and they're hundreds of dollars. Let me just show you how succulent. Now you can see I've got some well done, some medium rare, some medium. They're all slightly different cook. And the thing that I said to the boys, let's go ahead and cook them all slightly differently, right? So that you get to see even a well done steak is still going to be moist, succulent and juicy, and you can see it right there, you guys. Every single mouthful of this burger, it's really like a steak burger, and that's what I love about this. Intensely marbled is what Wagyu beef is.
That's right.
And then it gives you that buttery, soft texture. It is thick and juicy and just full of flavour. Now, let me take you a little slice here. You can see this one's well done, right? But have a look when I cut into it. It is still so, so juicy. So if you like your burger well done, by the way, don't you worry. The flavour of this burger well done,
yeah.
Oh, man. It's like no burger you've ever tried. I'll tell you what.
It's
If someone gave me a box of these for Father's Day, I would be the happiest man. And I'm a butcher. I can get good burgers. I'd still be very, very happy. Oh,
well, I
yum.
think, you know what you do, Chef, is you totally spoil us. Hi, Miss Kat. Kat's in the studio with me, too. Kat, what are you cooking up for us real quick? Got
Hi,
something
well,
special?
I'm doing a couple of things because my family eats tacos a lot, especially
Yeah.
like, you know, Taco Tuesday.
Yeah, sure.
So what I like to do is I use the chop and mash, and I put his burgers in here, and I just cook them from frozen. You know, you can do that on a late night. You're trying to hurry up and get dinner done. But this is just a quick way that I like to do it, is I just chop up some of his burgers, and then I add salsa right into the pan and heat that up, and then I put it in my taco shells. And it's just, what a quick, nice, easy way to just make dinner in a hurry. You know, you just do it really quick from frozen, because they're all individually done, right? So whether there's one of you or two of you or three of you, it's really
Oh, I love
easy
that.
to just hurry up and, you know, make a quick meal, and it's something that's good. It's high in protein, it's delicious, really easy to do.
Oh, yeah,
And then-
you'll have the best tacos you've ever had in your life. I mean, it really is. And
Oh,
Chef,
yeah.
Chef, you know, that's the thing. Once you try this, Chef, you
Yeah.
never want to go eat another burger at any of those other places out there, because it's so
Right.
superior.
But like you said, you're getting these at a better price, and you can go to any burger joint, no matter what city you're in. By the way, this is how they come. Frozen, packed on dry ice. So you want one, you take out one. You want 6. I love Kat's idea there, because think about the bolognese sauce, the chili, that beautiful taco meat that you've gone ahead and made. You'll always have these in the freezer. And then if you do lock them in on auto ship, you'll keep getting them at that same price, which is pretty crazy. My burgers have been on for just a few minutes. You know what I'm going to do? By the way, this big double burner grill pan that you're watching me cook on right here, it is available for everyone. Now, I don't know whether you like cheese on your burger, Susan. I'm going to load a couple up with cheese. I'll leave a few without. But by the way, I also have these for you. These are my little cloches. So if you want to put those little cloches over the burgers, that'll actually help melt the cheese as it's cooking there. So I'm going to turn this off, and then I'm going to take my burgers here. Have a look at how simple. So whether you like them with cheese or without, that's totally up to you, of course. You can just see them landing, looking absolutely gorgeous. And then if you come back over here, Dave, and just show them the ones that I did with the cloches. The reason I love these little cloches, because you can use these on the grill as well. See how it's helping melt the cheese there? So that's really cool. I'll pop it over this one as well, so that cheese gets a little melty and fantastic. Very simple to cook. How long was that? Maybe 5 minutes? That took me to cook those burgers on either side. And that's what you'll be doing, whether you're using the grill inside in the way of my double burner grill pan, or maybe the grill outside, whether you're cooking over wood, over coals, you name it, it's gonna taste sensational. Let me show you how juicy they are though, because this is everything, you guys. When you cut into these burgers, what you wanna see is that succulent, juicy deliciousness. And you can just see it right there. Oh, gorgeous.
I'm on burger number 2, Chef, just so you'll know. I'm keeping count. Okay, guys, here's what I want you to do. Right now, let me tell you what's the most popular option. Everybody's jumping on the 24 count in the auto ship. And Chef is right. How can you beat this price? The next time, if you go to get hamburger and burger meat at the grocery store, I hope you think about this moment. You can have the elite, the highest end. The people pay up to, I actually saw a Wagyu burger for $5,000. Okay, that's very special. But you know, people are paying $20 and $30 just to get a hamburger, a cheeseburger at a restaurant in New York because it's a Wagyu. This is this amazing opportunity, and it comes right to your house. So you don't have to go shopping for that hamburger anymore, or it's the chili meat that you want, or you're gonna put it, you know, the chili on the hot dogs for 4th of July, or you have the gang come over and you're gonna grill out on the grill. You're gonna be serving your family, your friends, the people you hang out with. Unbelievable high quality burgers. And you can taste the difference. There is a butteriness, there's a tenderness, there's a juiciness. It's an unparalleled experience for burger people. If you love burgers and you love beef, this is absolutely unparalleled. In fact, it's very sensory. It's rich and it's tender, it's so flavorful. And that's what sets Wagyu style beef apart from all the others. Once you go here, you'll be happy you had auto ship, and I'm really glad you guys are grabbing it. The 24 count is your best value. Now, let's break it down a little bit. Free shipping, you save a ton of money on the free shipping. That's included in the auto ship as well, so another reason why you want to get it. Also, price of everything is kind of crazy at this moment. We're all sort of familiar with that. How about the price can't change on you? So if you stay within the auto ship program, as long as we offer it, we cannot raise the price. So you continue to get our lowest price we've ever done on his customer pick Wagyu beef burgers. You continue to get that as long as you stay in auto ship. If you get the 24 count, you're spending about $5 per 5 ounce. That is unheard of, because you know as well as I do, you can go to the grocery store and spend a fortune on really just basic beef that make okay burgers, or now you can live a luxurious lifestyle and actually afford to have Wagyu simply because Chef, his connections and his amazing relationship with us. So what a great night to be able to order it. So 12 count 24, single auto ship. You want it immediate or it ships June 16th. That'll start your first shipment in auto ship or the single ship as well. All right, Chef, I'm gonna throw it back to you because again, there's another question I have for you that I think is really interesting. Even the breeding of this, there's genetics that make Wagyu style beef more elevated than traditional beef that's out there.
Absolutely. Now, what you hear of, people talk about Kobe style, right? Kobe's actually a place, and that's where a lot of incredible Wagyu comes from. So Kobe style is one way to describe it. Wagyu is actually the breed of cattle, right? So we're using the very best Wagyu. Now, have a look at what I've done here. I've just gone ahead and done some chili. Now, guess what? I used the burger meat, so I just threw the burgers into my hot pan, I hit it with my chopper, and then I went ahead and chopped that up. I'm making the most delicious Wagyu chili that you could ever imagine, and look at how simple that is. You've always got the burgers in the freezer. That's what's so great. Let me cut into some more because I want you to see this. Have a look at these gorgeous burgers here. I'm just going to go ahead, cut right on through those beautiful burgers. Let me stack them on up for you, and you'll just see how juicy and succulent they are. I mean, so, so gorgeous. You can just see them, absolutely gorgeous. And, you know, every time you take a bite, I'm lost for words, Suzanne. You don't hear me say that very often, but I tell you what, this burger is like no other burger you've tried before. If I told you you were looking at slices of steak, you'd probably believe me. And I tell you what, when you bite into this, it will feel like you're biting into the juiciest, most succulent steak. I'm going to have a little mouthful.
Oh, so am I.
Because, oh, it's that intermuscular fat that just gives you that incredible juiciness.
Well, also another feature that I find so fascinating about Wagyu, and guys, that's why Wagyu is really, really expensive most of the time, is even the way they raise them. The raising practices of how they treat and raise the animals make it that next level. That is why people are spending $30, $50 at a New York restaurant, spending hundreds of dollars in some cases, and certainly why you can't find it at your local grocer. They just don't offer that level. And if they could, it would be so expensive. That's why you and I just go for cheaper hamburger meat. You know, we're like, oh, I want a hamburger, oh, it tastes great. No, this is so next level. It's unlike anything you've tasted before. Even if you have your favorite burger restaurant, you go to that famous chain or you go through the drive-thru, for gosh sakes, this will ruin you for all that. I'm gonna warn you on that. And guess how much money you'll save in the long run? If you're spending $7 in a drive-thru for a really bad, dry, cardboardy burger, wouldn't you rather go home, only spend about $5 and have a big, juicy 5-ounce burger? That, to me, is like such a winner because you're eating some of the best beef in the world. So it's such a cool opportunity, Chef, for us to be able to treat ourselves to this.
Oh, sure. Now, you said around $5. By the way, if you get the 24 of these, which I'm standing, look how many of these burgers you're taking home. If you pick up 24, you're paying less than $5 a burger. If you're just going to go for 12, then it's slightly over $5 per burger. Now, to go and get a burger like this, in a store will cost you a multiple of what we're talking about. Here's how they come. They're perfectly frozen, flash frozen on dry ice. They have been pressed for you, so very, very simple and easy. You'll be cooking them from frozen. That's how easy it is. You saw me just take the packaging off before, throw them straight onto the grill pan. Really, really simple and easy. I've got another little idea for you.
Okay.
Here's a great little tool. This is a brand new item. It keeps your food hot, right? So it's insulated inside. You can put a hot soup in, pop that lid on, and it'll keep it hot just like a thermos, right? We're going to show it to you. But this is what I've been doing. I've been taking my burgers straight off the grill. I pop them straight on in here. And then let me tell you something. This keeps your food hot all summer long, right? I've only put 3, but I could have put many, many more than that. Pop that lid on, and that will keep your burgers, your steaks, your chops hot, and we're going to show you that on the screen. We're going to do a little airing of it later on. But I tell you what, it is a dream boat, because when you go back to it, because you know what it's like when you're outside on the grill and you're cooking for the family, by the time you actually get the food in there, half of it's gone cold, so it won't happen to you with this beautiful new tool. But let me cut into these gorgeous burgers one more time. I know that you're like, show me that burger waterfall, and I'm gonna, because I tell you what.
It's so good.
It is so juicy and succulent.
Golly jeepers.
I mean, look at that.
Yeah.
Straighten it up for you.
And you, Chef, isn't it, like, I crave hamburgers. I really love a hamburger. Do you, Kat said she does too, yeah. I crave a great hamburger. And like the other night, my husband cooked me one. I thought it was great. Nope, nothing beats this. I mean, seriously, there's just really, it's so amazing to be able to have in our homes beef that we just normally don't have access to. I mean, that's what it is. Can I get a Wagyu beef burger locally? No, I literally don't know where to go to get one in our area because they don't serve them. And if I could find them, they would be, I mean, it'd be $30, $40, $50 for one burger. How about 24? How about 12? How about locking in tonight's price and we can't raise it on you? And how about free shipping, even in the auto ship option? Okay, I do want to update, Chef, everybody. If you're going to get the 24 count with auto ship. Now, if you're new and you're like, I understand this is a smoking good deal, the auto ship is easy. You completely control it. You can slow it down, you can speed it up, you can skip months. As long as you stay in auto ship, we cannot raise the price on you. So you're gonna keep getting this at $4.95 a piece or $6.66 a piece, whether you do the 12 or the 24. But I always recommend do it at midnight. In some of the configurations, I now have less than 400 options. So you've got to make that decision, lock it in, and then sit back and realize you're gonna have customer pick, amazing beef coming your way. And Chef, I almost don't want to call it hamburgers, right? Only because, or beef burgers, because you can use it in so many different ways. Think of it as just getting Wagyu ground beef to use any way you want.
Well, check what, you read my mind. I've literally just taken these ones off the grill, and look at how I'm serving it. By the way, it doesn't have to be served like a traditional burger. You can really do so much with this. I'm actually serving this with a little bit of chimichurri sauce. Oh, nice. And normally I'd put a little broccolini or something with it. Lindsay will do this really often, actually. I like mine in a bun, I'm not going to lie to you. But I tell you what, this eats like a steak, and that's the beautiful thing. There's so many wonderful ways to be serving burgers these days. Let me just show you the size of this burger, because here it is right here. You guys, this is a 5-ounce burger. Let me go ahead and cut it for you. There's 1, there's 2, there's 3. I'm going to slice it. I know you won't do this at home, but 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 slices is what I just got out of that. That's covered my cutting board. And I tell you what, oh, one got away. I'm going to eat that one. The great thing about this is it's a 5-ounce burger, right, for less than $5 if you're buying all 24. It's crazy. And it's so good. Oh, man.
Tell you, Kat's laughing at me, Chef, because I'm now making my way over for the third burger. We've done one with the bun. I've done one with cheese. This one is now a bacon cheeseburger, guys. And you know, Chef, the other thing that's so wonderful about these 5 ounces is even when you have them cooked up, they don't shrink down just to a little flat patty. They really hold their integrity beautifully. And why is that?
That's because that intermuscular fat, right, has been ground down with the rest. It's 100% Wagyu. And the way we actually build these burgers, because of that smash burger technology, especially if you cook it from frozen. You're going to get that gorgeous sear and you lock in all of those juices. Talking about locking it in, Matt's just brought me this. This is one that we did at the top of the hour. Okay, we put our burgers in here. We even threw some cheese on some of them. We hadn't melted the cheese. By the way, you guys, this is a brand new item. We brought it here once and it's sold out. Have a look at those gorgeous burgers. It keeps your hot food hot. It keeps your cold food cold. It sold out last time. I expect it to do the same again here. Let me go ahead and show you these 3 burgers. I'm gonna pile them up. I know we've only got a minute to go here, you guys. We are off to a crazy start. I knew it was going to happen. But look at what I'm about to do here. I'm slicing through my cheeseburgers because I really want you to see, look at how succulent and juicy these burgers are. Let me just straighten it up for you. Now, these ones are more on the medium rare side, right? You can cook them this way. You can cook them well done. You can cook them whatever way you want. They're going to be juicy, succulent, and fantastic every single time.
I'm seriously licking my fingers. There's so much juice. I was ready. Where's a napkin? This is your chance to get it. And again, you know how? Oh, thank you. I was like, okay, if I have to, I'll just lick my fingers. Okay, you know, whatever. But you guys, you got to see this. I'm eating a bacon KobeStyle Australian Wagyu beef burger. Look at this. Look at that bite right there, guys, with the bacon on it and the cheese and a little mustard. Oh my goodness, look at that. It's time for you to treat yourself. If you're gonna buy good old just dumb hamburger meat,